I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA.
Let's go!
If you're ready to party, let me hear you scream.
You're listening to Locura Radio Show.
Here on Indie Jamz.
Yo, what's up, Locura fam? This is DJ Sam Wise. I'm here with V-Town.
V-Town in the house.
Man, it's been so long. It's been about, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime ago.
It's been 3 weeks for me. I was out. Some stuff has been happening throughout the week, but it feels great to be back. Super having fun. How you been, V?
I've been good. I've been traveling. I've been going to weddings. Like it's been a very eventful last couple of weeks.
Whose wedding did you go to?
My husband's cousin's wedding.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
okay.
It was out in the Villages.
What?
I did not wear red shoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to, attract the wrong crowd.
So was it fun? Was there any drama? Because sometimes in weddings there's some drama, no?
No, there wasn't any drama. I mean, overall it was a good wedding. The DJ was kind of He wasn't you.
He wasn't Sam Wise.
He wasn't you.
He wasn't number 10.
No, he was definitely like maybe 30.
Wow.
Maybe 30. I'm being generous.
Wow. So what did you not like about the DJ? Come on. Some people are probably getting married.
Him. Okay, so
people are probably getting married. They want to know what to look for. So go ahead.
Well, first of all, don't mess up people's names when they're coming out.
Oh.
That's a big no-no.
Okay.
And then second of all, you shouldn't be asking a guest for a playlist in the middle of the wedding.
Correct. You should do that before.
Right.
When you even get booked.
Right. So he did both of those things.
Nice.
And then his transitions were just odd. Like he would go from like salsa to like
hip hop.
It was just not great. I mean, he played a lot of good songs, but he wasn't you, Sam.
He wasn't you.
We should know better.
And that says a lot. You know what I think it is though too? Maybe because you've been around me for so long, you kind of know what a decent DJ is. You know?
Even though you're like number 10.
Yeah, number 10. I'm decent. But no, there's I think it's funny because like even when I hear other DJs, I think I just ruin it for people sometimes. They're just like, yeah, he's okay. I'm like, dude, he's messing this and this up. They're like, oh, I hear it now. So I kind of feel bad. But my week was fine. I went to go see my kid for his birthday.
Oh yeah.
You want to hear a funny story about that?
Sure.
I was actually, so it was a costume party. So I was like, man, what am I gonna be? So I decided to be that inflatable T-Rex. And there was like this slide. Dude, you could barely see it. When you look at the pictures, you could tell like where the mask is super foggy. It was 60 degrees. I was sweating in that bad boy. And I went down the slide and I couldn't get back up. My son like plopped on top of me. And then I guess he's been getting into wrestling. A 4-year-old just turned 4, got into wrestling, jumped on me. He goes, I need a referee. So his stepdad comes in and goes, 1, 2, 3. And then it was like the funniest thing ever.
Oh my gosh. Did you tell him about your Rumble that you're planning in December?
Yeah, he was just like, I want the titles. No, just kidding. I'm just joking. He didn't say that. But
oh my gosh.
No, it was just funny, man. And then so my mom, she was there with me. She goes, what are you going to do? Are you going to wear that for Halloween? I'm like, no, I'm returning this junk. Party City, 7 days. So basically, I rented it just to wear it. And then I just, in my head, I was just like, man, if I bring this out to Florida, 80-degree weather, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
It's like 60, 50 degrees in South Carolina, and I'm sweating bullets. Could you just imagine that?
Right?
No, man. So that's been my update. I'm fine. For those of you who don't know, if you can't tell, Mike is not in the building. He is in Hawaii.
Yep. Be jealous.
Be jealous.
We are. Who doesn't want to be in Hawaii right now? The weather has to be amazing.
Yeah, I was like, hey, could we bring the radio station?
Right?
He goes, it's a personal trip. I was like, okay.
I know what he's doing.
But no, so hopefully Mike's having fun out there. We're in the mix with you guys this week. We do have a special guest at the top of the hour at 11 o'clock. We have an interview, so just stay tuned. And if you're not listening to us on Facebook Live, look us up at Locura Radio Show. Me and Val are going to be on there while I'm mixing. I'm going to be trying to talk to the people. Right, Val?
Yep. Talk to the people.
We're going to get your suggestions. You can follow us on Instagram at Locura Radio Show. Guys, we made it very easy. Come on. Just go ahead and follow us. And we will be back with In Case You Missed It this week. Because we missed a lot the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, we did.
We'll see you after the break.
All right, bye.
Hey, this is Val, and you're listening to the Locura Radio Show. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Locura Radio Show. See you there.
What is going on, world? It's your girl, LV. You are now locked into Locura Radio Show. I got my girl, V-Town.
What?
DJ Samwise on the ones and twosies.
The ones and twosies.
Yeah, I like that intro.
On the twosies.
Twosies.
Good morning, guys. Welcome.
Good morning. Well, thank you for having us. Thank you for letting us use your radio station.
And thank you for having a radio show. Look, I'm excited for what the future holds for Locura Radio Show. I met some cool people this last week. A lot of people with a lot of funding from the city.
Yes, sir.
So I'm trying to squeeze. I find a place for every single show, and I think I found someone that's doing something positive and has a lot going on. And I was like, Locura. I was like, they're your people. They're gonna work for you. This is gonna be great. So we'll talk more about that later.
Oh,
Should
cool.
Be fun.
It should be
hey,
fun.
so this is In Case You Missed It. Basically, if you missed it throughout the 2 weeks that we were gone, we're going to talk about
There's a lot of
it.
information
Oh,
we're going to talk
man.
about.
You want to talk?
That's scary.
You want to start us off, V?
Yeah, we'll start with the World Series.
Jeez.
I know, right?
old.
That's
Well,
so last week.
I know. It's a long. We're trying to cover 2 weeks here. So as you should know by now, it's not a spoiler. The Boston Red Sox won the World Series.
Wow.
Well, listen.
Wow.
That's not the only thing that happened. They won the World Series. Their manager is the first Puerto Rican manager to win a World Series. Right?
Whoa, that's cool.
That's cool.
So, yeah. So, okay.
Facts.
All right.
All
I
right,
guess I'm the
all
only
right,
one
all
that
right.
did my homework.
Wait, Sam, you got to be like facts.
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 I need to put like a bomb here every time I put one.
Oh, I got a Funk Flex bomb in there. You got to look for it.
All right, I'll look for it later. It's too late now.
We also have some wrestling news.
But hold on.
Okay.
He actually brought the World Series trophy last week to Puerto Rico.
What a
So
show
that
off.
was a
That's
big
cool.
thing. No, come on, that's cool.
That's cool.
What a show off. I'm just kidding. I'd probably do the same thing.
I'm surprised a Dominican didn't go to the DR. Practically the whole MLB is Dominican.
Pretty much.
You know what I think it is? Maybe they have. It's just that since everybody's Dominican in the MLB, they just don't care. They're just
There's
like,
a whole
whatever,
bunch of
just another
A whole
one.
bunch of Hispanics.
But
Latinos.
so we'll move on quickly from that. Even though they did beat the New York Yankees and beat them, really well.
Yeah, they did. I'm not going to lie about
They
that.
did beat them really well.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
Val.
Thanks, Val.
Val's still hungover.
Next
So
news
excuse her raunchiness.
Next news
like
for
normal.
all you wrestling fans. I know we're not the Ricans of wrestling or anything, but
But you guys do love talking about wrestling.
I do.
And I like sitting here watching you talk about wrestling because I
So,
have no input.
There's a wrestler named Roman Reigns. He was the Universal Champion for the company. He supposedly, quote unquote, the top dog, even though I never thought that. But you got to pay respect to him because he has been fighting leukemia.
Wow. God bless him.
So basically, he was in remission for a few years, and now it's back. So he had to drop the title, and I hope he feels a lot better, and I hope he had a lot of respect from the WWE crowd. If everybody does not like this guy, right? He's supposed to be something called a face, a good guy, but it's just that he was pushed down their throats so much that people ended up not liking him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the good thing that happened once he announced that he was dropping the title and that he had a real life situation of leukemia, everybody stood up and started clapping for him. And
Well,
That's awesome.
yeah. I mean,
So-
at least there's some humans out there with hearts.
exactly.
I would hope that they would
at
do
the end
that.
of the day, he was doing his job.
Right.
You know, it's not his fault that he's getting pushed down our throats.
It's you know, when it comes to wrestling and stuff, there's a lot of acting and stuff that goes on there. So he's just doing whatever he's getting paid to do, and I would hope that the people in the wrestling world understand that. I mean, you can only hope.
You can only hope.
I tried to imagine Undertaker, and I'm like, I hope he doesn't live like a dark life like this, because it's just so scary. He was just so scary.
You know who he is? He's a country guy.
Yeah, so.
No, seriously, he's a country guy.
He's probably like lives the best life.
Next to your favorite farmer?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, unfortunately not. You know, but hey, I got a new job, and I've seen a lot of wrestlers come through. If you saw my
really?
Instagram,
Oh, wait, you got a new job?
No, it's the same job.
Oh,
it's
so
just
now
that
what?
I'm in a different place.
Okay.
So I'm next to all the wrestlers, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Did we miss anything else?
Oh, yeah, we missed a whole bunch of other stuff.
We got distracted with wrestling.
I know, right? So, you know the Sour Patch Kids candy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's now a cereal.
So is Mike gonna come back next week with the Sour Patch
Well, if we
cereal?
can find it. I've heard rumors that it's really hard to find. Because
I think Mike can find anything.
That's true. He can find Reptar bars. Then he can also find.
Oh
Sour
my God,
Patch
that
Kids.
was.
I know.
just
I'm so scared. Like,
horrible.
how does this work? Because the Sour Patch is like sweet and sour, like in milk. That just sounds so weird to me.
I don't know.
don't know.
I would have to try it, right?
They had Super Mario cereal that I tried, and it wasn't that good. It was okay. It was decent. So I'm just wondering how this is gonna be. And by the way, I think that Reptar bar Mike got us that day was old or something, because I tried a Reptar bar in South Carolina. They have it.
This guy.
And it tasted good.
So you
I'm
got
just
it?
saying, yeah, I got it. I was like, it can't be that bad.
Right.
I think it was old.
You're so funny.
I bought it, and my son was like, his tongue was green. He's like,
That's so
Like,
funny. Did you take a picture with it?
no.
That would have been cool.
That would have been cool.
I would have brought to you by Locura Radio Show.
Look, Reptar bar.
Get your Reptar
But no,
bars.
we do have to try it.
We do.
Sour
We'll
Patch
have a
Kids.
taste test and we'll try it, and then we'll all see if we like it or not.
I'm not trying that again.
Well,
I
mean,
can't try
No,
it.
it's not
I can't.
Reptar. We're doing the cereal.
The cereal tasted like nothing.
Yeah.
It was like there was no sugar in it
tasted
or
like
anything.
Fruit
What are
Loops
you
without
talking
cereal.
We tried. Didn't we try the cereal? You weren't here. He wasn't here.
Oh, that's right.
You were
What
out
cereal
of
did you
town.
try?
We tried the Reptar cereal.
Yeah.
There was Reptar cereal?
Yes. It was like Fruit Loops with like no sugar.
Yeah,
What?
it was like not good.
Why was I not here?
I mean, I ate it because I
You
was
were with
hungry,
your
but
son
it was
for
not
his
good.
birthday wearing
I'm
costumes.
upset. The costumes, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
All right, Jersey, bring it down.
I'm upset.
So this is crazy. Nevada pimp a Nevada pimp in Nevada.
Right, good job.
Where
Whoever
are you
wrote
from,
that
B?
But
story.
he was voted. He was elected. What was he elected? He was elected into office in Nevada to the state assembly, even though he died 3 weeks prior to the election.
There is all. First of all, the
That was in
pimp
Nevada,
part.
right?
The
That was
pimp
in
part
Nevada.
threw
And
me
they
off.
voted for him, right?
Yeah, they voted for
He
him because he
almost
owned
won?
like the legal brothels, like the Bunny Ranch and stuff like that.
I thought that was in Florida.
No, that was Nevada.
Oh, thank God it was in here.
I know, right? Because Florida has
They
everything
don't
wrong
know.
with it.
We were actually having this conversation since it's like electoral week. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Or am I just making that up?
No, you can say that.
Yeah, electoral week.
I mean, I've never heard of it,
I
but
just feel like people in general, like, and this is a perfect case, they don't do their research before they go vote.
Yeah, that's very true. Because I mean, they would have known he died. Because
they probably did. But they were probably like, "Live on, brother."
It's like,
Right?
how is he gonna? How is he gonna?
Come on, brother!
How is he gonna work in state legislature if he's dead? Like, he can't work.
So they gotta like resign him. You know what I'm saying? Let him collect whatever pension the state is gonna give him and give it to his family, and let his legacy live on. I just think it's weird that they would hire somebody that is doing something that is not your normal everyday.
It's legal in Nevada, so
I guess so. He's probably the man.
yeah.
They probably were like, just do it. They voted for him like, yeah, that's my guy.
Well, he's
I remember
also-
the time at the Bunny Ranch, like, and have like the coolest stories about him. What do I know?
He was also an avid Trump supporter.
Oh,
Like, he was inspired by Donald Trump to get into politics.
oh, cool. So what else you got, Val?
All right. So next I wanted to talk about the shooting in California.
Right.
That 12 people died after apparently it was like a revenge shooting.
It's so scary that it's like there was a couple people in social media that were involved with that. You guys remember Sister, right? So one of those sisters, her niece had got shot there.
Oh wow.
And then
T and Tamara Mowry?
Yeah.
Oh,
one of their
crap.
nieces.
Wow.
Yeah, she got shot at the thing and she passed away. And another person, Ashton Kutcher, Mila, is that her name?
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis actually threw him a birthday party at that same place in the past. Yeah, and that happened there. So everyone's like kind of shook. But when you look at the statistics and see how many shootings have actually happened all over the world in just the last year, not all over the world, but just in the United States, in the last year, it's sickening. It's like
300.
It's like 300 something. And if you look at Florida, the middle of Florida, like just imagine from the west, like Tampa, to the coast, like let's say like Palm Beach area and stuff, Cocoa, and all Orlando, that whole thing is marked out red. Like all in the middle. It's like little spots here and there, and then the whole central part of the state of Florida, that whole middle part is all red, because it's just insane that is something that continuously keeps happening.
That's craziness. So in commemoration of that, we wanted to do a moment of silence for those who have lost their lives.
Absolutely.
All right. So, and also in other news in California, have you guys heard about the fires?
I saw pictures. It was insane. It's
Again?
like, yeah, just like huge fires, like evacuating and like smoke. Just, oh my God, it's so scary.
Not to make fun of it or anything, I was watching the news last night on Facebook.
Watching the news on Facebook?
Yeah, because
that's a valid source of
Because you know
information.
how we have our
Oh
local,
my God.
No, because you know how we have our local Fox News, and how Fox News is on Facebook, so other people around the United States could watch it.
The host for that, the Danielle Knox, I don't know if you've seen her on there. She's my friend. I just want to throw that in there. Plug. I hope you're listening.
Come in, please.
I hope you're listening, girl. Hey.
No, so basically he was interviewing this lady, and she didn't really make any sense.
What do you mean?
She didn't make any sense.
She was probably delusional from all the smoke.
She was like, they're down the street, they're not evacuating my people, even though there's no fire, but there's fire here, and they're not evacuating me, or something like that. And I was just like, bro, like, you make no sense.
I don't know, but I would hope that they're evacuating everyone. Like, seriously, get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't live. You know what's funny? Like, people are like, oh, I like California because there's no hurricanes. But, like, you have wildfires and earthquakes.
No. It's just scary that that's the world we live in, where all that stuff is, like, happening. And it's happening now. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. Like, California's been on fire. Like, nonstop. Like, literally on fire. Like, just burning to the ground. And nobody's doing anything about it. But, I mean, they are. But it's not, like... It's just weird that it's just, like, normal. It's like, oh, another wildfire in California. Oh, another mass, shooting. Oh, another hurricane in the tropics. Building. Category 2, Category 3. Oh, it's gonna miss us. Like, and it's normal for us to be like, oh, it's not coming this way. No, but they're out there. There's like 5, 6, and at the same time spinning out there, and it's just bad.
It is bad. It's not good. But you know what is good is the rest of our topics for today.
All right, let's get on a positive note.
Transitioning. So today we're going to talk about when is it too early to meet the family.
Oh. I literally begged my girlfriend to meet her son. I was like, who is he? What does he do? Like, is he just... He was like 7,
Can I
think.
meet him, please?
He was like 7, and I pushed it because I love children. I just loved her so much that I wanted to know who her little mini-me was. I'm like, who's the little person that's just like you?
Right.
And then slowly, like, meeting the mom, meeting the family. I flew out to Cleveland and met her whole family.
We'll get there. We'll talk a lot more about it later.
Whoa, it's exciting.
Too excited.
I'm like, we have other topics.
What else we got?
Well, we have a special guest coming in at the top of the hour.
Who is that, Elvie?
All right, so we got the people who run the Christian Film and Music Festival. We have the event director and the founder both going to be in the building today. So I'm excited to hear more about that. I think I'm not sure if it's the third or fourth one that we're going into, but I'm excited for Locura to be a part of it. So we'll get there when they get here.
Very cool. And then we're going to give you some tips on surviving Black Friday. Because it's around the corner.
It's almost there.
I heard that I might have to be the one to go. Because my girlfriend has to
So we'll
work.
give you some tips, LV, so that you know what to do.
I'm about to take notes. Let me get some paper. I need all the help I can get.
We're going to get into our first topic right after this music break. Enjoy.
Rack Law! Rack Law! Rack Law! Rack Law! Call 813-748-3373. That's R-A-K Rack Law!
What's up, party people? This is DJ Sam Wise. You're listening to Locura Radio Show. V-Town, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro.
We actually, for this next topic, we have the kind folks of the International Christian Film and Music Festival, right?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
How exciting.
How you guys doing?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing, man? Thanks for having us.
Hey, no problem. Welcome to Locura Radio Show. Introduce yourselves really quickly.
My name is Chris Cuff. I am, what am I with the film festival? Vice president.
Yeah, you're the vice president.
But I'm also the bathroom cleaner and water boy. We do
You do it all.
whatever's needed
Jack
to
of
make
all
it
trades.
happen. Yeah, absolutely.
And he's definitely one of our founders.
Yes.
So
right.
he's just taking the low road and being humble.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, sometimes even though you're the lead on something, you have to be the one that wants to go ahead and clean those bathrooms sometimes.
Somebody's gotta
and
do it.
the work. you know?
Sometimes if it is to be, it's got to be me.
Well, I can agree with you because I came in here today and I was like, oh, let me clean everything.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, I should probably just do this like all the time because I'm the only one doing it.
Yeah.
So I know what that's like.
For sure. So what's our first topic? I know we got into it if you're just tuning in.
Yeah, LV was really excited about it. So today we're going to talk about when is it too early to meet the family, considering, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. And we need to know, is it the time?
If you just started dating, I would say if you're serious with your partner and if it's somebody you can see yourself with, then go for it. I mean, it's scary because you don't want to bring somebody around your family that you don't think is going to last because then it's like, oh, what a waste. I'm bringing you around my family and we're not going to be together. So if it's somebody you love and you care about, then go for it. Because I threw myself in there. I was like, hey, I'm probably going to be with you for a very long time. So just throw me in there now. And I want to meet everyone. And I did. And they all love me. And I love them. So
I think a lot of times in this culture, too, though, if you throw yourself in there, right? I don't know. Sometimes people disappoint you, right? They'll be like,
absolutely.
I'm ready for this. I want to do it. And then when they actually get what they want, right, they peace out. So I think that's
just poor.
Yeah, it's
poor
character. But I think it's because they weren't like prepared for what they didn't mentally prepare for everything that was.
That's just
happen,
irresponsible.
You know what I mean?
I mean, come on. How old are we?
Irresponsible.
How old are we? Come on.
I don't
If you don't
know.
know what you want out of life, out of a relationship, then you're doing it wrong. Just be single. Like, why are you wasting people's time? That's my biggest pet peeve. Do not waste my time. Do not waste your own time. If we can talk and communication is key, tell me what you want. If we're not on the same page, then you don't need to meet my family. Bye. I'll be with you from like 12 to 2, and then I'm going to be with my family for the rest of the day. At least I'm making time for you.
Exactly.
What about you, Val? What do you think?
No, I agree with, LV had the answer. She had the right answer. I think she prepared for it when, we were sitting around.
I really did. I just
like,
went off the
what
top of
can
the
I
head.
say? No, I agree with you. For me personally, it's more my friends. I think the impression on my friends is more important than the impressions on my family. I don't know if that's weird.
That is a little weird.
But
family's
I'm
forever.
more worried about them like getting along with the people that I spend the most time with.
Okay, I get
as
it.
opposed to like my family, because my mom. I mean, I come from a Puerto Rican household. They're gonna judge. It's inevitable.
Automatic.
It's like automatic. So I might as well, get the most out of it. But I was very strict on who I brought around my friends.
How long before you brought your husband around your family? Well, when you guys were dating.
It didn't take that long because I knew he was different.
Yeah.
Like I knew he was different. But there's like people I never like brought around my friends. Like they don't even know who they are. They know
You're
of
like,
them,
no.
but they have no idea what they look like. They knew I was dating them, but they had no idea what they looked like. They had no idea, like nothing. They had a nickname for the person.
Have you ever done the whole? They're like, "Hey, have you talked to me about your family?" Yeah, I brought you up, and you haven't. Have you done that?
No, but clearly you have.
I haven't.
No.
I'm like, my friend.
Yeah, sure. How about you, Sam? Have you brought somebody that you were dating around your family?
Man, it's a little different. I have, but especially that I have a child.
That's
so it's a lot
right.
different. Bringing that aspect. So I'm very guarded with him. So especially
he hasn't met nobody.
No, exactly. Yeah,
I can see it in his
play.
face.
Yeah,
He doesn't
nobody.
He doesn't live here either, so that's an extra. He doesn't live here either, so it's an extra step
so he
too.
lives in South Carolina. For those of you who don't know, so I drive once a month to go see him. Next year, that's changing. Now he's coming here.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, once a month. So that's a win, right?
Yeah.
But it's just one of those that I just want to make sure that my kid is not meeting anybody. They have to be somebody that's super special in my life for me to be there, almost like marriage type deal.
Oh.
So if I ever tell you, hey, they met my son, it's not
You'd be
serious.
like, what?
So, yeah, so
You'd be like, Sam, it's serious.
yeah, and my son loves everybody, so it's not like he's a bad kid. I love my son to death.
But you got to be careful with kids because
For
it's
sure.
like you can't be a revolving door in like a child's
Yeah.
life. It's like obviously I know their experience causes serious abandonment issues. Like,
Yes.
you don't want that. So I think it's good for you that you are doing that, Sam. And then when you do find the right one, it'll feel right. It'll feel like home,
For sure, for him, and then it'll be cool. And then it's just a different dynamic because, not everybody could take on that lifestyle. I'd spend every Christmas with my kid. Not everybody's going to be able to accept that.
I think that was a little adapting for me too because I was used to spending like holidays and stuff like with the person I'm with, but not like with kids and stuff involved.
Yeah.
And now it's like
It's an adjustment.
yeah, now it's like a real family oriented thing. And then especially if the person you're dating has like if the child has a different parent, like step parent, then you have to like split it and share, and it just gets like so you have to mentally really sit back and mentally prepare yourself for it and have enough courage, to be to grow up, I guess. Grow up
absolutely.
and be respectful of other people's,
Beliefs
stuff.
and
Yeah,
what
whatever they
do.
got going on. It's their lifestyle, and it's just it took me a lot of maturing. I had to be like, okay, this is what I'm getting myself into. Can I handle it? And it was tough at first, but when you love somebody, you're just like, all right, let's make this work. Instead of, oh, this don't work for me, I'm leaving.
Yeah, and then
That's
isn't
crazy
that like
to
the
me.
problem with society today? Like they're just so into.
That's one problem.
Yeah, well, out of many. No,
that's
but it's
a
just,
thing.
It's
If
just
it don't
like
work
a big
for
deal.
them,
Like,
yeah.
oh man, this doesn't work. Bye, I'm out of here.
Because
Instead of
people
trying to work
think
through
that people are disposable.
Yeah.
And they think that they can let that go and find something better. I'm not like that. I rather work with what I got and make that what I need and what works for me and works for the person I'm with than be like, oh, I'm going to leave you and go find something, start over. That's why people, I tend to backtrack, and then they lose that self growth because you're supposed to be building and growing. That's the ultimate goal, to grow. You guys were talking a little bit about, men and being the man and being secure mentally, physically, all these things. And, that's each individual person, a human. You want to be strong-minded. You want to be, secure. And people lack that because they keep starting over. How about you just focus on what you got and build, especially with yourself first, and then have something to offer someone else?
Preach.
I
I just want to say something.
But I think
Exclamation point.
I believe as well, it's hard to work on yourself at times, especially when you're single, right? Because here's the thing, there's a lot of people, and so some people are like, how is that hard? Well, a lot of people don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
A lot of people just want to feel that closeness. And I think that just, I don't know.
Oh,
That's a
man.
different thing. I think you have to be happy with yourself before being happy with anybody else.
Absolutely.
You gotta admit it. You gotta really sit back and admit, like, okay, I'm not where I want to be in life. I'm not doing what I really love to do. So you're not pouring into yourself. How could you ever expect to be happy with anyone else? That's why it's so easy for people to leave, because they're like, this don't work for me. It's not that don't work for you. You're not working for yourself.
For sure.
Right.
So figure out what you got going on, what you really want. then be with somebody so they add to your life. They're not taking the little bit that you have. And you left empty. That's why people get lonely at the end of the day, because they're like, oh, I don't have anyone. Oh, it's like, no, you don't have yourself.
Yeah,
right.
for sure.
This girl is preaching.
Yeah, she is.
She is. I do this all the time. It's
she's like, I have my own show where I talk only. I don't have to share the mic with anybody.
I seriously sit here for an hour and just take phone calls.
Oh
like,
my God.
That's tell the truth.
Yeah.
So back to our topic.
No, but to all that, to bring it to this, to answer that question, when is it too early? Basically, if you're in cuffing season in October, dating, don't bring them over for Thanksgiving. I'm just saying.
Unless you think it's gonna be in, you're gonna be in for the long haul.
You know, how do you know a long haul after a month?
Well, you know.
When you know. When you don't know, you obviously don't know because you don't invite them.
If you're not sure, then you don't know.
If you feel that way, because I was like you, I was like, people say that all the time. That's a bunch of bull honky, but it's true. When you know, you know. Like when you meet a person, you're like, oh my gosh, this person is different.
This is the person
but
I'm
here's the
with.
thing. What if you know, right?
Yeah.
Bring them around, but that other person really doesn't know. They might say they do.
Well, it happens.
It's a chance you take because you know.
That's
It's
part
what
of
you
growing.
believe.
Yeah.
Vulnerability.
You believe that this is gonna work, and you try. If you don't try, how would you know? So it's kind of like it goes both ways.
You can't walk on eggshells with love, man. You gotta just dive right in. Love, man.
Come on, Sam. Who's that lucky lady? When are we gonna meet her?
We'll see. That man, that's like the first. I don't think anybody have met anybody I've dated. Nobody.
Nope.
Right? Yeah.
Nope. Because
you
you
know
keep
why?
them in a
Sam's
closet.
holding out on us.
Even Frank has barely met anybody I've dated, and he's my best friend.
We've met like Michael keeps bringing girls.
Well, they're in the lobby. They're just chilling.
I'm just
We
kidding.
didn't mean it.
It's been more than one.
It's okay. He's in Hawaii.
He's in Hawaii. He's not watching right now.
Probably went into somebody
No, what's
else.
funny is he's gonna edit this show. And he's gonna hear that. Like,
We love you, Mike. We love you.
we love you.
We love you, Mike. Thanks for editing this. I'm probably gonna edit this part out. I'm gonna be listening back to it. I'm gonna be like, hey, this like this whole.
When did this happen?
This whole 30 seconds is gone. What happened, Mike? Oh, I don't know. You know, talking about some people in the lobby. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna get into some music, and then we're gonna get into this interview. What?
Yes.
Yep. At the top of the hour.
What happened, Val? Nah.
What happened? Oh, did I make a face?
You did.
Because I deal with all of you guys. You guys stress
What
me
do
out.
you mean?
I seriously, not you. I seriously have like 18 different hosts here, so it's always something every day. It's like, yo, can you do this for me or do that? And it's so early. I'm just like, why are you starting so early? It's just way too early. But
Do it for yourselves, people.
but we gotta
Be like Locura.
We got an interview coming up next.
We got an interview coming up, and then we're gonna get into some music right now. Enjoy.
Oh, hey, Frank Rose here. If you're like me, you drive around a lot. And sometimes when you're driving, it gets pretty lonely. You know what I do? I hop over onto iTunes, download Locura Radio Show, and enjoy the company. We're also on Google Play and Stitcher. So, hey, doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. You can listen to us, and we'll listen to you. Because that's what friends do. Enjoy.
Good morning, Locura fam. We have some special guests right now. The International Film and Christian Film and Music Festival. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Doing great.
So talk to us a little bit about it, Chris. You know, I know we talked a little bit earlier about, you know, you're the founder and you're doing everything yourself, right? You know, you're out there cleaning toilets.
That's right.
You know, sweeping the floors.
That's right.
Grinding the pavement.
That's right.
Right now you're going into year 7.
Yes.
How's everything going? How did it start? Like, how did you found it? Just talk to us.
It started, I gotta give the credit to my partner, Marty Jean-Louis. Marty is a film lover. He's a filmmaker himself. And he used to like to take his kids to what was called the Central Florida Christian Film Festival, which used to be in Winter Park for years. Loved to take his boys there because it was safe, it was family-friendly stuff, and really good movies. And then all of a sudden, he went to go one year, and it stopped. and it was just shut down, and we believe it was because of money. So that bothered him, and a couple years later, he had the idea to start our own. So we named it the International Christian Film Festival, not to limit it to Central Florida or the U.S., but internationally. We started out online, so we just built a website, promoted it on Facebook, and said, hey, send your films. And then he contacted some sponsors to get us prizes. And we figured, okay, we'll get like 20 films. We'd be happy with that. We got 70.
Wow.
So we like, okay, this is dope. All right. So next year came by and we said, okay, we got to do a physical film festival. It's not doing the people here any good if they can't go and see these films. We just got these films on our website. So we rented a conference room at a local hotel, and we expected maybe 30, 40 people come. 100 people came.
Wow.
And we got about over 100 films that year. Next year, we went back to the same festival, and 1,500 people came. And we had over 300 films. And each year it's grown and grown and grown and grown. This year, in May, we were down by International Drive, and we had over 5,000 people come. We showed 165 movies, and we received over 700 films.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
How do you judge that?
Oh, you
It
watch
goes
the
by
films?
tiers. Yeah, we have
Watch a lot of movies.
Yeah, tiers.
Wow.
Oh, and also my girl Melissa Rodriguez is here with me. She's key to keeping us on point and organized and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm the one that has the OCD. So I came on 3 years ago just as a volunteer. I ended up backstage with Chris.
yeah,
Doing the awards and pairing our models with our presenters.
Nice.
At the end of the festival, I left. They had a meeting, and Chris was like, "We want her back."
absolutely.
So I came back in 2018, sat down, end of 2017, to sit down with them and find out the strategic plan, because that's what I do. I have OCD. And I became the event coordinator, and this year I'm the event director.
Wow.
Nice.
She's
Moving
the
up the
boss.
ranks.
She's the boss.
I know you say OCD because it's like everything has to be in order. It has to be this way in order for it to be successful.
Absolutely.
But it wouldn't be that way if you didn't have a true passion. So let me ask you, what motivated you to get involved and say, this is something I'm going to pour into and make sure it runs the way it needs to so we can all win together, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm about community. I'm a life coach also. And it's just about having things in order. I am Christian. I have a strong relationship with God, and He's a God of order. And I just feel that in order for us to be able to move all in one direction and be sustainable, we have to work together. It has to be a community. We have to lock arms and walk on this journey together. And I believe that it's time to snatch the airways back from the enemy with all these polluted movies and songs that are infiltrating our children, our youth, and causing all these killings and shootings and depressions, and infiltrate it now with empowering, motivation, clean things that families can do together. So I signed on all in. I'm all in.
Nice.
Now, when somebody submits their film, right?
Film, music video, animes, it's everything. We take everything.
And we added music
Yeah.
last year.
So is there a tier that they have to a level of how do I say this? Is there a level of production wise that they have to be at to be able to qualify for this festival? Or are you guys accepting anybody who submits?
I mean, we do have some expectations of quality, but it does not have to be professional, because this was built really to give. I mean, back in the day before Christian films became real popular and stuff, you couldn't show a Christian film anywhere. So you burn all your credit cards and do all this work to do a film, and then there's no place for anyone to see it. So that's part of the reason we did this. And then we decided that even though the name is International Christian Film Festival, everything doesn't have to be Christian. We just wanted to be clean, family friendly, good, safe to take our kids and our grandma to, nobody getting shot in the head or nothing crazy like that,
I think you guys are being very careful what you put into people's minds. 'Cause I think the mind is a very powerful thing.
Yes.
And, and you guys are, even though you can label it Christian and you can say international, bring it worldwide, but what you're really trying to say is, let's uplift people. Let's bring out positivity.
Absolutely.
And let's infiltrate all these minds.
Yeah.
And, take out that pollution, like you said, and
Yeah,
put
absolutely.
in some good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a detox time. Detox time.
Absolutely.
I like it a lot.
That's
I'm all
great.
for it.
So you guys are adding music video. You added music videos already. How was the turnout last year? Was it, you said 100 films, or was it more than that? Or?
We showed 165, and I know that because I have to schedule all of them. So we have about 5 different rooms at this hotel showing films at once. So it's all got to be scheduled in all those different times. But we also added, we've always had music videos, and actually our first music video to win was Trip Lee, Rise.
Yep.
That was the first one that actually won the award. We decided to actually add music to it. So we had artists submit music. The cost was really cheap, $25. Send in your track, and you get a chance to perform at the festival. And then the winner last year got to go to an event called Creation Fest, which is out in Pennsylvania. 20,000 people came. Big, and you got 20-minute, 30-minute set on the main stage. This is where Lecrae, Toby Mac, all these huge Christian artists were, and the winner of our festival got to sing for a half hour on that same stage.
Nice.
So we're trying to get the word out on that. We're doing it again this year, working on prizes for that. So we added that this past year. We picked 16 finalists, and they came and performed at the festival.
Nice.
And we picked a winner, and then we sent her up to Pennsylvania.
I want to get involved. I'm about to go write a song tonight.
Wait a
what? I get to be with
second.
Lecrae? Okay, where do I sign up?
There you go.
I've never heard you sing.
Oh man, I only do it in the car when no one's watching, and the windows down so that the car next to me here. They're like, shut up.
Does it sound great in the shower? Just in the shower?
I think it's the mist
It's
from
the-
kind of adds some volume in the room.
I think it's
Corrects
the
your voice,
acoustics,
right?
the tile, the
it's a little Whitney. I ain't gonna front right now. I'm kidding. But I really do I just love music so much. Obviously, I wouldn't have this station if I didn't love music. I just think that music is art, and people bring out whatever they feel, whatever they're feeling, thinking inside. It's hard for a lot of people to express themselves. So music is that segue.
Conduit.
Yeah, you just let everything out, whatever you're thinking, feeling. I mean, I was singing R&B songs all the way here, and I listened to one song literally 3 times in a row. I kept rewinding it because it was what I was
rewound
feeling.
Did you have a tape player?
Yeah.
Can you
I
imagine?
kept rewinding it. I'm like, how? But you just,
There was this random
you just
pause.
pushed the arrow.
All right, so I was born in the 80s. Big deal.
I rewound it. My
Jeez.
car still has a tape player in
But,
it.
I feel you.
but I kept,
I'm with you. I'm with you on
I'm
that,
with
bro.
that kind of person that if I listen to a song and I'm feeling it, I'll play it over and over and over till you get tired of it.
Me too.
Remind me not to ride in the car with you.
Actually, we did ride in a car together.
Yeah, but we were talking the whole time.
Oh, we gotta play music, girl. It's way better.
And talking?
Yeah.
But you like to talk too.
I know, but the music is you kind of escape. And you
I
get
don't
to
know.
Just,
This sounds like a bad deal.
I love car duets. I think it's
Car duets.
No, I don't sing.
Are you doing car karaoke?
Yes.
I was in band for a reason. I don't sing.
I especially love when it's a guy and a girl on a song, because then me and my girlfriend will go back and forth, and then by the end of the song we're like, that was cool, let's do it again. It's fun. I just genuinely love music. So let me ask, you talked a lot about what you have going on. I'm just curious, what kind of media affiliates are you guys working with? Who's covering all this? Because I want to make sure it's being put out there, but I also want to know who you're working with too.
All right, boss. You deal with media.
So our media, we had media come as far as Afghanistan.
Wow.
South Korea.
Wow.
Because they did submit. We are actually, Marty is actually on a South Korea news station out there, which I don't know how, because he was speaking in English, so whatever they did in translation. We have a lot of locals, like Florida News, what's her name?
Sentinel had come.
Sentinel had came, and we're really selective when we put them on the red carpet, because one of the things is this all culminates that Saturday. There is a whole red carpet. People get to walk on the runway after their shows have been shown. They get their interviews, and then we have an entire award ceremony that many have compared it to the Grammys, the Christian Grammy.
The Oscars.
This is so
The
cool.
Oscars,
I'm
yeah.
like,
I mean,
got
it's
stars in my eyes
Yeah.
right
I'm
now.
serious. I'm
Val, I
serious.
saw you on the red carpet just
amazing.
now
Yes.
interviewing people. This is so
What?
exciting.
It's-
Yeah.
Yep, so you're there, honey.
Yeah,
All
you're there. I already
Oh
saw
yeah,
it.
we got you. We
Why
got you.
not?
Got you. We add you on the list.
Okay.
And let me
You
tell
guys
you.
are all, you guys are all going, go, go, go.
Let me tell you real quick. The thing that was been amazing since day one, because we had the word international in our title, we get films from all over the world. The second year of the festival, we got films from Poland,
Yep.
Wow.
South Africa, Australia, of course the Caribbean, tons from the Caribbean. All over the world we get films. And these people come. So a group of people came from Nigeria
Yes.
last year. I mean, they come to the
So
festival.
some of your favorite films, because you said you had to watch over 160.
Yeah.
Some of your favorite films, because I'm just curious, what are they like? Like, what kind of films are they? Because when I think of places like all over the world and a Christian film, I automatically think, okay, I want to know what the lifestyle's like poverty, you know, yeah, right? Isn't that automatically what you think?
What?
Like, who captures like the real life? Like any film that you have seen, obviously.
Oh my gosh, it's
All of
crazy
them?
stuff. Many. They're very powerful. We had one film. It was actually from one of Clint Eastwood's sons from South Africa.
Whoa.
And it was a film about a couple that were into the surfing culture. And I was mad because they didn't like bring them back together at the end, but they split and he became famous and she disappeared. But it's just phenomenal film,
Yeah.
shots in the ocean and stuff. There was a documentary last year about this old lady in China who was given the assignment from up above to take care of this sick woman. And this woman was like, get away from me, blah, 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 blah. She's like, no, she actually slept outside in a tent next to where this lady was. And it was just touching. She gave her whole life to take care of this lady.
Whoa, what a testimony.
And this lady called her sister. And then the old lady passed. And she was just devastated. But they honored her by making her house, it was a church. They built her house into a church. So.
It's like,
You know
I
what
It's
want to watch them now.
But I mean,
good.
the feature films are as good as the feature films in the movie. Some
Yep.
even better. I mean, these things are just amazing.
You know what I think is great, the way you guys are doing and hearing, and if you're just listening to us right now, you think of Christian films and you think of Passion of the Christ. And
Yeah.
you think of movies like, you think of, what is it, Revelation, the End of Days and stuff like that, because that's generally what people see in the forefront of major pictures of Christian stuff. But there's other things happening, and I think
Yes.
you're pushing that into the forefront,
Right.
which is amazing, because just like Christian music at one point, everybody thought it was, yo, Jesus this, Jesus that. No, we have more to say.
Right.
And we have more to say than that. We're not just, we do believe in God, and that's a big deal for us. But at the end of the day, we have a voice and we have something else that we want to talk about, because we need to be relatable to everybody else. So I think that's amazing what you guys are doing, and thank you for that.
I
Thank
love
you.
all your we. I'm like, yes.
Yes. And because, and I do want to make this clear, because the word Christian is in the title, you're not going to have a bunch of pastors standing at the door ready to preach the word at you and trying to convert you. This is just about positivity. This is about family-friendly, quality entertainment.
And the environment alone,
it's
people that
crazy.
have
That
come.
has to be like a great,
oh no,
like,
we
uplifting
have people
environment.
that have told us that it feels like heaven on earth, because you literally, vendors will be talking with someone, and that person will just be telling their testimony, and literally they'll come around and hug them and embrace them. And we do have a prayer room, so if they want to have prayer there, it's available. But we are adamant about just building this platform for these independent media content producers and directors to be able to launch from, for them to be able to go back into the world and put these empowering messages, these positivity, so that there is no so much depression as there is right now, and all these suicide rates.
I think
That's so
people
high.
want something to be involved in. You know, a lot of people, we were talking earlier about being lonely. You know, a lot of people feel lonely, and it's easier for them to imagine a life where they didn't exist. So they just want something to be a part of. And I know I was talking a little bit ago about the Rock Church, and that's where I found myself, because I went there and I realized, even though I was a stranger walking in there, everyone looked at me and they automatically felt like they knew me. I was like this little light walking through the building, and I ended up finding friends and family and different stuff going on there. So I encourage anyone out there who's going through something to just go get involved.
Yep.
Like, and
That's
I'm
it.
happy that you guys have that people can be like, And a lot of people go unnoticed too with their talents, whether it's movies or this, and they want to act, and they don't think that they're gonna make it to the Oscars. At least they have something that they can be a part of.
Well, we have this year we have done for 2019. We're gonna be calling it the private and public listening parties. So you can actually have a producer listen to your music for 30 seconds, and they'll give you feedback, and if they like it, they'll pick it up.
And these are people that play songs into television commercials, movies, TV shows. So that's a big form of income for artists now that the record industry is totally blown up. Do we have time? How much time do I have? Because I got some stuff I want to say about the actual festival. We got a few minutes? Okay.
A few minutes.
The actual festival itself, after the music, like I said, we show a bunch of films. We also have workshops going on that will teach you about directing, producing, writing films, screenplays, history of film. We have ICFFU that goes in depth onto those things. Plus we have seminars. We have actors and different people that came through. Kevin Sorbo, who was in God's Not Dead and used to be Hercules, he did one. T.C. Stallings, who was in War Room at different films.
Who's now in My Brother's Keeper.
Yes.
That's coming out.
And that's coming also.
Yep.
They get to see their films. They can have people come and watch their films. Also, we do a casting. So actors and actresses that want to come, we do 2 days of casting where producers will come and watch you audition. And we've had people that got picked up for projects doing that. And we've been doing that for years. Yeah.
So my husband is an actor.
Yeah.
Oh, well, tell him to come on in.
Tell him to come on in.
He's very Christian.
Yep.
Sign up and come through.
We have the pitch panel.
Yes.
So if you have a movie idea or a video or something, you can go in front and pitch your idea. They'll give you feedback. If they like it, you may possibly be doing your movie in the following year.
Wow.
So we've had a lot of people launch.
Absolutely. And the great thing is tickets start at $20. So if you want to go out there and watch a full day of movies, any movie you want, $20.
Nice. When is the event, or has it already passed?
It's the first week in May 2019. Okay. It's the next one.
Okay.
May 1st through the 4th for 2019 at the Wyndham at Orlando Resort, which
down
is
on Sand Lake
and International Drive, 8100 International Drive.
She got the address. See, that's why she's the boss.
Hey. So we have all those rooms locked down. We have movies. We have videos. It's great networking. We premiere a lot of movies, like we did God's Not Dead 3 this year. We've had the Kendrick brothers part of the festival. I know TC's coming back this year. He loves us, and we love him.
Yes.
So him and his family come down every year.
Y'all remember the Cosby Show?
Yes,
Keisha Knight Pullum.
Yeah, Bill's not coming.
He couldn't make us.
No, he couldn't make it.
Keisha Knight Pullum is coming.
She's
gonna be
he's
there.
incarcerated.
Yeah, he's a little busy.
Really?
I met her.
Yeah,
she was at Tom Joyner's family reunion, and I met her there.
Yeah, so Keisha Knight Pullum is coming.
Nice.
Joey Lawrence is coming.
Joey Lawrence?
Yes.
Joey Lawrence.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's so excited.
I'm such a fangirl.
Whoa.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get you some media.
We are also honoring, and this is kind of old school, but we're going to honor Louis Gossett Jr. this year, so he will be in attendance.
Yeah.
So he's going to be getting a legendary filmmaker
So
award.
I have 6 months to diet.
To walk on that red carpet.
Because, it's real.
She's
it's
gonna
real.
send her husband to the film. She's like, yeah, go.
Yeah,
go
go
do whatever
film.
you want.
Audition.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Go
go
audition.
audition. That's right.
Oh.
No, it's
That's over
glam. They
there.
glam up for real.
But so
they do.
this is in May, right?
Yes.
So we'll
Yes.
definitely have you guys in a few times before then. So we
Awesome,
can help
man.
you guys
Oh,
Thank
do
you.
that.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
No worries, man. We gotta help out the community.
Awesome,
Yes,
man.
that's exactly what
Especially
it is.
somebody doing something positive.
Definitely appreciate
Hey,
it.
before we wrap up and get into a music break, really quick, how do they find your social media? How do they submit? How do they do all that?
So our website is www.internationalcff.org. You can go on there. You can buy tickets. You can find out more history on us. There also you can do your submissions through there. We submit through Film Freeway. That's where it goes to. We're running a special, and I believe we're going to be doing it again for those that want to submit. We'll give them a code. We are on Facebook, which is ICFF, right?
Yep.
ICFF on Facebook. On Instagram, we're ICFF Official. So you can follow us on any of those. And just if you need any questions, go to our website, hit the contact, and it comes to me.
And you don't have to type in the www. It'll work whatever.
If you guys for some reason forget it, we'll post it on our social media as well.
Appreciate that.
I got it on Facebook Live right now, the website, so you can link to it if you need to.
Thank
Sweet.
you. Thank you. Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna get into some music. What's our next topic?
We're going to talk about how to survive Black Friday.
How to survive it.
Oh.
Stay home.
Well, for some people, that's not an option. So if staying home is not an option for you, we're going to give you some tips, all right?
All right.
Enjoy.
Hey, this is Reese. Don't forget to check us out at locuraradio.com and follow us on Snapchat and YouTube for exclusive shenanigans at Locura Radio.
Welcome back. What time's dinner, Val?
I think it's at 5.
She's about to be late.
I don't know. I'm like, ask my mom. Like, it's at her house. We're celebrating my sister's birthday tomorrow, and my mom is making dinner.
Nice.
So she's asking me what time dinner is when it's at my mom's house. That makes no sense. I'm so confused.
Call your mom.
Call your mom. Call our mom. We have the same mom.
No, I talk to my brothers like
the number
that.
works
I tell my
both
brother,
ways.
I'm like, what's up with your mom?
I know.
He's like, what?
I do
I'm
that all
like,
the
yeah,
time.
your mom.
You mean your mom too?
I'll tell my mom was like, your daughter's driving me crazy.
my mom will do it too. Did you speak to your brother today? I'm like, Mom, no, I didn't talk to him.
But anyways, guys, so what are your Black Friday experiences like? Have you guys ever been on a Black Friday?
I went last year. It wasn't too bad. I was actually able to be in and out of Target with like no issues. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's in Oviedo and there's not like it wasn't crazy.
That mall is like
what time did you go?
Quiet.
Depends on the time.
I don't know, like 7, 8 o'clock. After I was like 8 o'clock.
At night? Or
yeah, it was like nighttime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did. I think I did Home Depot one time to buy my wine fridge.
Listen, that's not traditional.
I've got
Black
a wine
Friday
fridge in
is
my house.
Midnight. You waiting at the doors at 11 o'clock. On
You know what?
Thanksgiving
No,
night.
I've never done that.
I did.
I don't do that.
My ex-boyfriend's family did that, and we drove to Miami to go do Black Friday.
Whoa.
So we
what was
woke
that
up like we left the house like at 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that, and then we went to this one store. I forget the name of the store, but it's like it was a big store, and it had a lot of deals or whatever. And they had like a gate that would close, so they would let like a certain amount of people in, and there would be a line outside, and then they when those people get out, they'll let more people in. It was crazy. There were so many people there.
Dude, it's crazy. Like, I went one year with Target. Dude, you can't even get in there. And people get trampled on. I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I know. Some of these deals, I was doing a little bit of research for this topic, and a lot of it, they release all the Black Friday deals like ahead of time, so you can like plan and organize and figure out what you're gonna do, what you're not gonna do, where you're gonna go, what you're looking for, that kind of thing. And I think that's really important for something like this.
Yeah.
Because if you're not organized and you don't know where you're doing or where you're going, you're just going in blindly, then you're gonna, people are gonna be like, what are you doing? Get out of my way. Or like you'll end up in a situation where you could buy a TV that you could probably get cheaper somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm more excited for the videos the next day because some people be getting crazy.
No, I think as well, Black Friday is the best people watching day.
I mean, I don't want to watch them from there. I want to watch from afar, like from my bed in the morning. Wake up Friday morning and just put on social media. Go straight to the gossip. Who fought last night? Oh, it's so funny.
Who's acting like Mayweather?
Especially Walmart. Walmart has the best videos. People get crazy.
Oh my gosh, people of Walmart.
I'm sorry they got hurt, but they should have been crazy.
They should have not gotten that TV.
You know what you're getting yourself into when you go to Walmart on Black Friday. It's the same thing every year. Every year I'm watching those videos like,
eating my turkey.
What you doing?
Leftovers.
Why did you do that? Oh man, it's crazy.
I got a good deal on a TV for Black Friday one year. I was pretty excited about that.
I don't know. I've never bought I bought one TV like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. But I bought it like off of Best Buy, like refurbished TVs or whatever. And I still have it.
Best Buy stuff is good.
Yeah.
Period. But
Yeah.
their return policy on like their insurance stuff, you could punch it and you're good. You bring it back.
Oh, nice. I know Gio spends a lot of time in Best Buy. Like if I let him go in Best Buy, I could leave him there for 2 hours and he'll be fine.
I feel like if something happened to, I think people, if Best Buy were to close down, people would be sad. Legit.
I think so too. I think because it's like, you know, it's a techie playground. It's a techie playground. But you know what? You know, like one biggest tip about Black Friday? What? Cyber Monday.
If you do not want to go to Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I've never done a Cyber Monday. I've never bought anything online. But I heard it's like the biggest rate.
What are you talking about? They had like Prime Day for Amazon. That was freaking nuts.
What is that?
Prime Day was like it was like a Black Friday, like an early Black Friday on Amazon.com.
Okay.
So then everything gets shipped to you, and plus we have Amazon Prime, so we're addicted to it. It's like
I think that's a waste of money, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I don't buy that much online.
Well, we do. We literally have an Amazon package at our door at least once a week.
Wow. What do you guys buy? What are you buying for?
Oh, I found an Instapot, which you don't care about, for $60, and they go for $99. They go for $99.
Can you find me an air fryer?
Yeah, you can buy that on Amazon.
Cheap though?
Yeah.
Like $20.
I don't think it's for $20.
Whatever.
Anybody can find DJ Sam Wise air fryer for $20.
Let me know. I've been looking. They're like $100. Like that's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm waiting for Black Friday for the air fryer
to see what happens. Well, you can see what deals are gonna be out before then.
But
so do your research.
When
I don't know.
before?
Just go online. Just look it up. Target releases a pamphlet like a week before.
Between work, this show, and the studio, I don't have time to look.
You know what? And I don't have time to look for you either.
All right, accolades. Ridiculous. So,
oh my gosh. Let's see. Is there any other tips?
I would say get there early.
Yeah.
I mean, I know some people who tent. Like they get tents out there and they're just like, I don't know if it's that ridiculous where you have to put a tent out there.
I remember there was like, I think it was last year or the year before, they had those animals with that were inside the eggs, that Hatchimals. Was it Hatchimals?
What is that?
I don't know, but I know people were like intense, like waiting for the toy. Like that was like the biggest Christmas toy that year.
Is it like was it like that one movie Jingle All the Way? Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Oh my gosh.
Turbo Man.
I actually remember that movie.
I do too. I wanted it to be on Netflix so bad.
And it's not.
With Sinbad.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't
that's like
that
Black Friday, kind of. But
what?
Christmas.
Christmas? Yeah, it is
that's
Christmas.
That's how Black Friday is. Ridiculous.
It's exactly how Black Friday is. That's why it's a
like,
Christmas movie.
There's some stores with Black Friday that are extending it to like the day before or the day after.
Yeah, it goes earlier and earlier.
Or later and later, because like before, I believe Black Friday used to end at like 7 a.m. or something like that. Now it's like an all day thing.
Yeah, I mean they want to maximize on, you know, the sales and stuff.
Yeah.
Like they want to make money.
Do you think it's junk that they sell a lot of the time, or you think it's like quality stuff?
It depends. I mean, that's why you do your research for deals and products and stuff like that. If you want a particular product and you see that it's on sale on Black Friday, then you know what you're getting yourself into. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
But if you're just like buying a bunch of junk because it's on sale, I mean, I buy shoes on sale all the time because it's on sale.
Yo, you girls have it easy with high heels and stuff.
What do you mean?
That because there's like this.
They're painful.
Isn't there like this website that sells like high heels for like $20 a month or something like that?
$40 a month.
40. See?
Yeah, Shoe Fab.
Oh boy, that's nothing.
Yeah, but those shoes, like, I don't think they're like. There's some that are comfortable and some that are not. Some that, like, I have a couple pairs from Shoe Fab, and like some of them really hurt my feet.
Listen, I wish I had a guy's place where you could buy cheap, nice shoes like that. There are none. There are none. You girls are lucky.
I think they have guys' shoes on Shoe Fab.
No, they do not. It's all, I don't know. I'm not gonna look at a girl's thing.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying, I'm not.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, DJ Sam Wise.
Whatever, dude. Do you look for your husband on there? On female websites?
No, but the problem is he has plantar fasciitis, so I have to like buy him old man shoes for extra support.
What? Dude, you come up with these names that I don't even.
Plantar fasciitis. That's when there's a tendon in your foot that's stretched out and it's painful.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't know about it. Athletes get it all the time.
I'm still trying to get Bobs for Men and Skechers. I want Bobs for Men. Skechers, make them, please.
Please.
I love you.
I love you. You're amazing.
But anyways, guys, we're going to get to a music break, I guess. Do you have anything else for Black Friday?
No, I don't. Those are my tips. I think next
What
week.
were the tips?
Oh, the tips were to do your research,
Do your
get
research.
coupons, or just shop Cyber Monday, guys.
Do you need coupons for that?
Sometimes,
No, right?
yeah. Sometimes. Like, do your research. Figure out what you need to buy the thing that you want at the price that you want it at.
I guess.
You know?
I don't got time for that.
Oh, my gosh. Then don't go. Then do Cyber
I
Monday.
need somebody to do it for me.
Okay. We're hiring
do it for
somebody.
me, Val?
We're hiring a personal assistant. No.
For Sam.
Right. We're hiring a personal assistant for Sam.
Yeah. Please. All right, guys, we're going to get into some music. Enjoy.
Oh, hey, Frank Rose here. If you're like me, you drive around a lot. And sometimes when you're driving, it gets pretty lonely. You know what I do? I hop over onto iTunes, download Locura Radio Show, and enjoy the company. We're also on Google Play and Stitcher. So, hey, doesn't matter what kind of phone you have. You can listen to us, and we'll listen to you. Because that's what friends do. Enjoy.
Welcome back, and we're about to close out the show. What an exciting show we had today. We had we had LV in the house.
What?
We had Sam. We had Chris and Melissa from the International Film and Music Festival, International Christian Film and Music Festival, which is on May 1st, 2019. We'll have more details when the event comes closer, because you guys are probably not going to remember all of that. Let's be real.
And we're going to have them on later on in the year. So, and as well, you know, hopefully V-Tom's going to be there to interview her high school crush, I guess.
Yes, Joey.
Joey. I think we asked like 5 questions, but she's like, but Joey's going to be there, right?
Joey's going to be there.
Yeah, he's going to be there.
I don't know if my marriage will stay intact after seeing Joey in person.
Right. He's like, come on, babe. We're trying to have a baby.
Just kidding. JK.
He gonna make sure she gonna make sure she knocked up by that.
I'll be like,
you ain't
this
going
could
nowhere.
be yours.
And then he goes, what, child support could be fine? I don't understand.
I don't want that.
She gonna look at Joey like, this could be us, but you playing.
What's his catchphrase? Do you know his catchphrase?
Whoa.
Oh!
She do know. Whoa. From what's the show he was on?
With his brothers.
Whoa. I forgot the name of the show. That's gonna drive me crazy.
You're not a fan.
Anyway, so thank you for listening today. If you want to listen to replays of our show, shop our merchandise, or submit your music, visit us at locuraradio.com. .com.
Why do you look at me like you were unsure?
I'm trying to look at you because I'm trying to make eye contact.
Oh, okay.
And then listen to us every Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to noon. It's almost noon, so then it means the show's almost over.
Yeah, so you're late.
Oh, you're late if you're catching us now. But again, you can listen to our previous shows on locuraradio.com. And also visit us on Facebook, Instagram. Are we on Twitter?
Yeah, we're on Twitter.
At Locura Radio Show.
Probably just link it
At
out through
Locura Radio Show.
We're not Wendy's.
Wendy's is funny.
It is.
I love Wendy's
Twitter.
Twitter.
Did you see the new Rena Center one?
No.
This guy posted on Twitter. He says, when I find somebody who broke into my house and stole my furniture, I'm gonna be upset. Rena Center row, pull up, bro.
And you can also find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and Stitcher. So if you can't find us, then you're not looking. You're not looking good enough.
Or maybe you just don't want to find us. We get it.
No, we want you to find us.
I was looking for you guys.
If you want some DJ Samwise shirts,
You can go to the Locura Radio
website. You can
I just got Spotify. I'm like, what do I do with this?
You can listen to our podcast.
Yeah, that's what I did. I look everything up. I was just like,
you can listen to when Sam and Mike got into a fight about Android versus iPhone.
Oh, man.
Or the time you want to hear more of Val's accolades, you can just look back. Look back and
reflect.
You want to see my resume?
Well, we're short on time. We'll see you guys next week. We love you guys. Hopefully Mike is back next week. We'll see. But then we're in the zone. Thanks, Albie, for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We love you guys. Jesus real. Stay blessed. See you next week.
Enjoy.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Locura Radio Show. Make sure you check out all of our crazy episodes by subscribing to us on iTunes. Do yourself a favor and subscribe to Locura Radio Show on YouTube for exclusive video content and show replays you definitely don't want to miss. For more info and all of the content, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be sure to rate and review us. We are Locura, the radio show with good vibes, crazy talks, and positive music.